Okay, so I really needed a video out by Monday, and I kind of be slacking the whole week because some housework can be done. And then my friend Harry went and made a tier list on the modern Sonic games, and, you know, it's absolute nonsense. So, I'm just gonna respond to it because he's trash. See, he didn't put Sonic 06 on the tier list. In his video, he said it's S tier and the best Sonic game. So that's already nonsense. He hasn't got Sonic Rush in top tier, so I don't really know what he's going on there. So I thought, you know, let's just make my own. Why not? Where is it here? Okay, so he's made this template himself. I'll put the link to the template in the description, also a link to his own video in the description. And let's just fix it, because he's wrong. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is the first one he's put here. For some reason, it's not a Sonic game, but if we're gonna go with his logic and look at it as a Sonic game, then I suppose it'd probably be like D tier, because there's hardly any Sonic in it. In the story, he appears in the last second, and honestly, his moveset is pretty trash. So yeah, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, when you think about it, sucks as a Sonic game. So up next, we have Sonic and the Black Knight. I like this game. There's a lot of flaws with it, to be honest. It's got a cool plot and all that, but it's just a lot of repetitive missions. Where did Harry put it here? Harry put Sonic A tier. Nah, I put it B tier personally. B tier. Sonic Free Riders. That's a bad game. No, I don't like Sonic Free Riders. It's just not fun, not intuitive. It's way too complicated for a racing game. There's too many things going on in it. So I'll put that. I don't know where to put it. I'll put it in the C tier, okay? I'll put it in the C tier. It's just like, who cares about Sonic Riders? I mean, let's go on to Sonic Unleashed now. Sonic Unleashed, I'm gonna put, you know, in the S tier. It's the first game to have what we think of as the boost formula as we know it. People don't like the Werehog because of the gimmicky gameplay and all that, but I like the Werehog. There's a couple of frustrating parts, but it's a good kind of frustrating in my opinion. It's got this challenge to it, because when you do mess up, it's funny. And then the daytime stages are just amazing. I'd argue that Sonic Unleashed has better daytime stages, like boost stages, than Sonic Generations does. This picture here, I think, is for Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and I'll put that in A tier. It's actually a really fun racing game. I think it's better than Mario Kart 8 personally. I had a lot of fun with this game. And then, oh well, you know, Harry's channel is called Shadow, and he's a big Shadow fan. So here's Shadow the Hedgehog. So I'm gonna assume he put Shadow in. Yeah, he put Shadow in top tier. I don't like the game that much. It's like rushed. It's very jank. They tried to make Sonic a shooter game, and it just didn't work. But I'll put it with Black Knight. I think it's a bit better than Black Knight personally. Sonic Chronicles. Well, that's D tier. Sonic Chronicles is like the second worst Sonic game ever made. It's got a fire soundtrack though. Sonic Riders. I'm just gonna put Sonic Riders with Sonic Free Riders. It's just there's too much going on in it. There's way too many mechanics for a racing game. It's just kind of pointless. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. You know, I did not really play much of that game, so I'm just gonna go with what he said it was. Where did he put it? You know, I can't find it. He probably put it somewhere ridiculous. We'll come back to that. I can't find it. I'm blind. Alright, moving on. Sonic Rush. Alright, Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush? is the best Sonic game ever made. It's fire, it's got a great soundtrack, it introduces the best character in the entire series, Blaze the Cat. It is the first ever boost formula game and introduces the boost and the homing attack to Sonic's staple moves now. It's just a great game. It's got like a great art style. It was the first Sonic game I ever played. I loved it. He put it where? He put it in the B tier. That's how you know this tier list here, I know it's a low quality picture, is nonsense. Sonic Rush here? My friend Jude has just messaged me saying, am I filming the video right now in one take? Because it's kind of a joke. I'm just gonna tell him, I'm doing it right now, Jude. Leave me alone. There we go. Thank you. I really need a video out by Monday. Sonic Rush is not only my favorite Sonic game, but just my favorite video game ever. Oh, and here we have the sequel, Sonic Rush Adventure. It's not as good. It's got the actual stages, or it's just more Sonic Rush, which is great, but it's got like extra gameplay mechanics in it where you like have to go between different islands and boats and things, and you have to build the boats, and to do that you have to get materials, which means you have to grind in a Sonic game. So I'm gonna put it in B tier. In all honesty, I'll put it above Sonic and the Black Knight. There we go. Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice. You know, I like this game. It's a Sonic Boom game. Sonic Boom sucks, but the 3DS games are pretty solid. They're kind of like a watered-down version of Sonic Rush, which is still pretty good in my opinion. I like Fire and Ice. Sonic Boom, actually, the characters, the way they interact is really funny. And you see more than a TV show, which you should all go watch. Yeah, I'll put it in B tier, Sonic Rush Adventure, actually. Oh. This is Sonic and All-Stars Racing transformed. So, the other one is just Sonic and All-Stars Racing. Well, I'm assuming they're pretty much... Yeah, I'll put them in A tier. I like both these games. Team Sonic Racing. I have not played it, so I'm gonna just go with Harry's opinion on it. Where do you put it? Put it in S tier, so I'll put it in S tier as well. Must be a good racing game. Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors... The DS version definitely goes in S tier because it's like, it's Sonic Rush, but with wisps. But I assume he means the Wii version, because I know he hasn't really played any of the Rush games. So the Wii version, I'm gonna put in A tier. I don't think it's as good as, you know, Unleashed or Generations, but it's like, it was a stepping stone to get to Generations, if you know what I mean. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is an instant D tier. It's the worst Sonic game made. Like, the graphics, they look like PS2 graphics, which I know graphics aren't everything, but just for this generation, it should not be looking like a PS2 game. The gameplay is just so jank, it doesn't feel like Sonic. The only parts where actually boosting, it's just a Sonic Dash section on a console game. I'm not down for that. It's not good. Mario and Sonic in the London 2012 Olympic Games. I played that one. I didn't like it very much. It was like the original game, but like they added in all these extra things to do in every game they had previously, and just ruined the simplicity of it for me. Sonic 4, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, that is D tier. I'll put it above Sonic Chronicles. Sonic 4 is just not good. It's an ugly game. The way it plays is so boring. There's nothing entertaining about it. Yeah, I'd rather be playing Sonic Runners after what you have up next. I played Sonic Runners for a bit. You know, it doesn't like compare to these games, but you have to take into account for what it is, which is a mobile game. Sonic Runners is a solid mobile game, so I'll put it in C tier. C tier above Sonic Riders. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, again, not a Sonic game. But if we're going to look at it as a Sonic game, there's not much Sonic in it. You know? Where is he? He's also, once again, his moveset is so boring. It doesn't represent Sonic. So, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a terrible Sonic game. Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Episode 2 is that, I think? Yeah, episode 2. You know, just to say Sonic 4 is bad. Sonic Adventure 2. You know, I really, really like Sonic Adventure 2. But I like it that in the fact that it's not the best game. I still enjoy myself playing it, but if you look at it objectively, the level design is super dated, and even for its time, it was still really janky to play. And the Knuckles stages, just terrible. Like, the only part of the game that was consistently good were the Sonic and Shadow levels, and the rest were really hit or miss. Unless it's the Knuckles stages, which is just completely miss. So as much as I love Sonic Adventure 2, I'm gonna have to put it probably in the B tier, which is still alright, I guess. Sonic Saga and All-Stars Racing, I didn't really play that, so I'll just put it wherever Harry put it. That is the wrong window. There you go. That's better. He put it in C tier. Okay. Interesting enough. I didn't play that one. Sonic Adventure. It's pretty much the same story with Sonic Adventure 2. I love Sonic Adventure, but it's not the best designed game. There's flaws in it. I like the flaws, but it's not a 10 out of 10 or anything, but it's a game I enjoy very much, but in reality it's more like a 5 or 6 out of 10, so I'm gonna put it in B tier, below Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic and the Secret Ring sucks. I hate it. I don't like this game. I really don't. I prefer it over Sonic 4. Yeah, I don't like it. The motion controls to move forwards and backwards and everything. The plot was cool. I'll give it that. It's unique. But just playing it is a nightmare. Oh my goodness. Right. Oh, Sonic Forces. Oh my. That's a complicated one, isn't it? Sonic Forces. Oh, what do I say about Forces? You know, I enjoyed playing Forces, but it's disappointing. It's super linear. It is the gameplay style of Generations, but you're stuck on one path. You just hold forward and play through enemies. The enemies don't even attack you. Like, you've probably seen those clips of Sonic standing in front of enemies and they just do nothing. It's just that the entire game. I mean, the plot was cool. Zavok was in it. Sonic Forces is like, it's painfully average, you know. I'll put it in B tier. It's better than Shadow for sure. I don't know what he's gonna put in Shadow and S tier. He's insane. There's not many S tier modern Sonic games. Let's keep it real. Is this Sonic 4? That's the Sonic Dash logo, I'm assuming. Sonic Dash, I'll put it with Sonic Runners. It's just a mobile game. You swipe to do stuff, same principle. Sonic Generations. Now that is a fire game. That game's so fun. It's just the second best modern Sonic game next to Sonic Rush. It perfected the boost style. It's got so many branching pathways. You play as Classic Sonic, which I know these days we don't want to play as Classic Sonic anymore, but back then it was pretty good. And all the stages are visually stunning. It's great remasters of past stages, and also the 3DS version has a remastered version of a Sonic Rush stage, so you know, it's a good game. Oh, Sonic Heroes. Oh man, you know, I don't even know if I'm gonna talk about Sonic Heroes. I don't know, I liked that game when I was little, but I replayed it recently. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. It's just so unintuitive. And the levels are a mess. And just, oh no, nothing works in this game. I'm gonna put it high D tier because, you know, it's definitely worse games, to be honest, but I still don't like it. Sonic Lost World. I played this game actually. I played it on 3DS and Wii U all the way through, and I liked it a lot. I wish it was a bit faster. They could have done a few more things to make it feel like Sonic. I think it felt a bit more like Mario Galaxy in terms of the way everything was structured with the gravity and everything. But I like Sonic Lost World. The plot was weak, but it was It was unnecessarily different, but still enjoyable. I'll put it in B tier, above Forces. Yeah, I think it's better Forces. If it would let me put it above Forces. Right. Okay, there you go. Honestly. I'm gonna find out where I put Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. Where did he put them at? I'll just go through it one by one. Oh, S tier. Okay, Harry. I haven't played the game, so I can't refute that. I'll put an S tier if you want. Sonic Rivals. I played the first Sonic Rivals, and it's okay. It's just Sonic levels, except you're racing a character. It has really annoying rubber banding to make it unnecessarily difficult. Sonic Rivals is weird in that 06, they erased the plot, and the plot of Rivals is what happened in place of that, and they fixed a lot of plot holes in 06 with Rivals, which I appreciated, but it was just weird for any plot like that to be in a racing game at all. So I'll put Sonic Rivals in B tier. Next, Sonic the Black Knight, and I assume the same with Rivals too. I heard it's basically the same gameplay, just a bit of different story. Sonic Rider Zero Gravity can burn in a pit. Like, I hate this game. It's got... I hate it. I hate it. Just connect. Oh my goodness. I can't even. This is the one. This is Harry's main one. He did not put it in the tier list in the video, but, you know, he put it in S tier, and let me be real about this game. I really like the game. It's it's another one of those, but it's just so glitchy and badly designed. None of the parts are really fun. It's like the only fun part of the game is laughing at all the bad parts of it. The plot was like going for something super anime and edgy, and they just erased it all at the end, and I hated that. At the same time, you just can't keep the plot at all. So many, they killed off Blaze, which I didn't like, but then they erased killing off Blaze, which, okay, fine. And playing as Silver was such a sick new character, but playing as him, I like Sonic 06, but, you know, it's going in D tier, you know what I'm saying? I'll put it... As a Sonic game, it's definitely better than Smash Ultimate, so I'll put it below Heroes. Oh, cool, we're done everything. Well, Harry, that is my Modern Sonic tier list, which is more accurate than yours, because my opinion is right, and yours is not, because I can't really trust anyone who puts, Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Riders in S tiers, and your opinion is just invalid if you do that. I hate you, Harry. I really hope you go burn in hell. I never liked you. Just... I hate you, Harry.